Yeah, I mean, it's really important about the macro game, like you just said, because either team have ways to really flash farm the Ancients. You got Luna, even Batrider, we've seen for quite a while. So
they see it again. We've seen a team get first battle like this before.
Oh, maybe they're the ones that's going to pick up first blood, because they're bringing the numbers. SMG with this cute little wraparound, thanks to the vision on the high ground, secures some first blood as Arfu picks it up. They're gonna try and chase down Jabs.
What's happening? Yeah. Like, how cocky was that from DJ? But realistically, the only kill lane should be top.
And
like, or mid if you overstep, right?
Roger at the moment is taking a fair bit of damage. They'll turn it back on Jabs though. Roger can just eat so much harassment in the lane with that aphotic shield level. Would you be worried though, again, with the Fnatic lanes? Like top and mid don't look the greatest, but bot at least should be a win.
Bot should be pretty easy. Like TA, you're gonna catch up eventually as well, no matter what. Like it's just really important. Like this Fnatic lineup is not playing to win the lanes early. Playing for the mid game. But you don't want to feed kills top or mid, and KP actually dies. Yeah.
Better kill down bot. He's got no level in the surge because of DJ's potential to purge that off instantly. So
it doesn't matter whose Legion it is, you should never die solo there.
How is he? So he's got a bottle in this lane playing all on sustain. He's not winning the sustain. He
might be dying right now. Hey!
Oh my.
Close. But I don't know how Luna dies to so. Doesn't even have Orb of Venom.
Arfu, he's in trouble in the river. One more impetus shock. Very nicely played. Even Chuen getting involved as well with a little bit of experience. He's 5 at the moment.
Bye-bye, DJ.
DJ is going to be the retaliation kill from Moon's Batrider. Might even try and annoy the Templar Assassin as well out of the jungle.
They instantly dewarded the big camp as well.
KP might be dead.
Lucky shot.
They've got Omni on Raven, and KP still doesn't have a TP available. He's gonna try and dodge the slash to the neutrals. Meanwhile, back over by the Radiant Triangle camp. Clockwork with the TP out just in the nick of time. You're gonna see it now, but what have we got by the river? DJ should be getting killed off here. He's only got 1 point in Aegis attendance. Actually, Moon's not gonna commit forward, and Arthur's got a TP, but Battery Salt just in the nick of time. Chien as well is level 7, and this is really worrying because you highlighted when the Templar Assassin got picked up that Fnatic had played it, I believe 3 times in a row for him, and you know his KDA on those games has been absolutely stupid, as Death should be able to pick up his first duel of the game. Maybe went for it a little bit too early. They'll push him back, and in fact Death still gets the duel victory.
Yeah, it has to be expected though. Like they knew what they were picking it into. Yeah, another death on Rogi, maybe, if he gets a duel.
He should be able to get the victory here. Jen, can he close the distance? Yes, sir. Lucky shot. Not going to find the proc, and this is really worrying now for SMG.
Batrider rotating in bottom, though, so they're looking for a potential kill on the Juggernaut.
Have they got Lasso? They do. Boots of Travel as well on Moon. They just need to stick on Raven. He knows he can't just TP out because they will have a cancel on the Lasso. So that is a big pick off to find on Raven as DJ scurries away.
Man, all living on knife's edge. I don't know why this is happening. If they're all top tier carry players, they should not be there. Afu, 1 creep away from 6, just gets it. Maybe he'll survive the game because of it.
See if they got the damage.
No.
Cogs push back, beautifully played from Jabs. The rainbow TPs are coming through from SMG. I want an answer to this aggression from Fnatic. Looks like they might only be able to catch Jabs though, as he sacrifices his life, running up towards the opposite direction of the retreat angle from Fnatic. So a 1-for-1.
It's much better than a hook this game, because you don't really need another frontliner, I don't think. You got Enchantress, a good Clockwork. Able to do an okay job. Arcane Rune on Batrider now, this could be pretty scary.
Well, Arfu's going to start the charge with the Rolling Thunder. Moving on forward, straight on top of DJ around the choke point. The Enchantress not really going to get too much help out of his fellow team, but it looks like they want their own answer. Down to the southern side. But a big ultimate's being used by Raven. Even bigger overwhelming odds as well. SMG take the Q, and they're going to end up losing multiple. As well, drag them up on the high ground with the lasso. Chien should be able to get back to safety, but Jab's still with Raven. He'll back up to full thanks to the killing ward. Moon, if he can stack up the sticky napalm, they won't have a press attack way to purge it off, and that enables him to secure a double kill. But he's got to be careful now. Firefly's still got a relatively decent duration left, but Raven's movement speed if he wants to continue chasing.
Oof. So many close calls. If he gets a lucky shot there,
he's in trouble. Blink Jewel. They've got the reveal here. Is the damage going to be there? They need to get on top of him, but the calls aren't. Finally, Chien. Blink on forward. Claims the kill on top of mid one. Now with the rest of SMG, they're going to try and collapse in the backline as the Templar Assassin loses all of her fraction charges. A quick use of the press attack, but still the Templar Assassin chased down and brought to an end. They'll turn their attention now with the Rolling Thunder. Great bounce back from Arfu. Beautiful usage of the ultimate. Locks in no retreat for Fnatic as Jabs will also be chased down and makes it a third as KP getting some much necessary net worth out of that team fight. Do we want to see Fnatic just slow this game down a little bit because of how behind Raven is and TA still needing a little bit more farm for her next item?
Yeah, I do think they need more items to farm, to fight efficiently. Juggernaut, they're going on bad right now.
Slowed up thanks to the trap. Dire connecting to Moon is going to try and TP up. Jewel has the cancel, but now mid one, he's shown up on the Luna. This Eclipse is bouncing back to the neutral creeps out of all. And now they've got to be very careful with their positioning on SMG. Pango gets a blink away. They'll just lose Moon on the Batrider though. Play especially with that Observer Ward in the area as well. So difficult to walk up near the stairs and de-ward that for Radiant. They are still once again looking for mid one. Smoke pops, jump in. Arfu does have the Rolling Thunder just yet, but it's going to have to try and rely on the lucky shot of the help of Roger to keep mid one alive, which is able to with the Crimson Guard as well. SMG, they're able to turn it back around to their higher ground as the lasso controls Moon. Now they can hunt down Raven too. It's with the Blade Fury on cooldown. It's going to try and play around through the wall. But Arfu can lock him in with a Rolling Thunder, 3 down. And as soon as you don't get that instant burst of the Luna, they punish.
Ultimately, what you're playing for is to be like the super big late game monster. Like one Omni Slash, that's the whole team fight.
Moon? Chien? Who's gonna get the kill?
Wait, still
kill? But Arfu's coming over. Maybe he can juke the first Rolling Thunder, but Arfu has the shot to play with. So gotta be kind of careful. Man, you look at this Pango.
He's level 14, Def is 13.
He can't blink away as well. But they're just going up high ground. They don't care about the top lane. He's just trying to make as much space as possible. They'll lead him with the Jewel though. It's just Jabs to help out with the damage, and the Swashbuckler's back up in a couple of seconds. Look at the Disarms coming out dead. Still, it's so much space. You're losing a full set of racks mid. You've got to go back.
Well, it doesn't matter if you go back now, it's too late.
They don't have TPs.
What? In 20 minutes.
Hawk doesn't have a TP, Legion doesn't have a TP, mid one's just trying to hit the tier 4s ever so slowly. They've got Aegis for another 30 seconds. Moon, he's able to connect with the rest of the team as well.
Okay, slowly, but the towers are falling quickly. Alright, now they're gonna respect it a little bit. Aegis is out, so that's the timing. But 2.6k health for Luna.
They see Moon. Just gonna give the vision of the high ground and take a burst through Arfu, but again he gets a shot off the Rolling Thunder, throwing away from the Jewel, but he still dies. They'll claim the victory. Radiant, how can you now continue on the fight? Chien is in trouble here. The refraction gets ripped apart. The Firefly damage over time, too much for them to handle. They'll drop a solo on this KP. Gonna try and get to the neutrals here. Raven doesn't have a TP though, so he can't Blade Fury into an escape. He's gonna have to try and stand his ground. Radiant, they do have to T1 tower to TP to mid one. Now with the Scotties though, Raven just has to try and stand his ground. Maybe Jabs can make some distance here. Move with the blink on forward. Gotta be careful, Chien. Push him further back. A blink. He's also hunting now. Death's got the follow up as well, but the last are gonna do nothing. Fnatic, maybe they're turning this game back around. 2 full sets. Rax deficit, but Death's in trouble. Frenzy attacks up in a couple seconds. It's not gonna matter. Mid one. The soul survived from SMG, but can he take it toe to toe? He cannot. Raven and Chien will take the fight.
And
oh no.
Nowhere to go.
Nice sidestep. He's still got the shard to play with. And Treacherous is coming over as well. You see the damage though with this Iron Shell. They've also got a T1, but has anyone got TPs? I mean, Legion doesn't want to buy back for this with how soon he's going to be respawning.
Oh, he missed one fucking.
Oh, look at the damage with the mount. No way. He's got another refraction charge up shortly. Roger's not really going to be able to help over too much. Maybe in fact, a drop of the sentry. Death is just too late with the jewel now. Do they have the damage through it? Rocket flare, hook shot, KP somehow still alive. Cogs traps him in. They get the kill now. Death as well with a press attack. What is going on? Raven's back alive. They're going to try and chase down SMG. They're lacking the stuns though.
But there's a chance they can still win. It's not over until it's over.
They've only got 2 heroes. This actually could be an opportunity. You got to be careful now because the rest of SMG are connecting, and they did see mid one running through the river. They've got incredible vision on their high ground. Both the supports in a very difficult spot here to get back to safety. The Cogs though making it difficult. Oh, they're actually closing distance. Moon. Oh no, I thought they were going to make it away at least on one of the supports with that Cogs positioning, but
they're going throne. There's no TA.
Yeah, they've got Cliff. Buyback on the Enchantress is available, but the throne's now exposed. Let's see how the cores are able to do it. TA up in 20 seconds, but Raven, just the damage from mid one's enough to throw them away with the Blade Fury. Now they can just turn to the throne. The early shot, pick up the jewels out, but it doesn't matter. They've lost the Juggernaut, they've lost the Legion, and they've lost game 1 as well as SMG. What a solid performance from them. So many steroids compared to, you take a look on Fnatic, like I guess Lunar has the natural order from the Elder Titan, but there's not really much else to buff up the Raven Lunar, so maybe they're banking on just really having this raid boss in mid one's TA. So it's looking relatively even at the moment, but you still always have to keep tabs down. But this is going to be where all the aggression will be so far at the start of this game.
Yeah. Omniite is a pretty good defensive support though. Yep, keep mid one alive. Ooh.
They got a sentry. Mid one. One more right click. Impetus should be enough, and already this tri-lane going swimmingly for the side of Fnatic.
Darkseid's out of mana now though, so it should get a little bit easier for Doom. Mid one again. No reflection.
Heavenly Grace. We'll see how the status resistance can come into play for mid one, but is the sentry available again? Yes, it is. And the toss snowball will only delay the inevitable as they go over to the creep wave. Another beam into the Impetus. Mid one's regen is not enough to survive through that right click as Fnatic find a secondary kill on the Templar Assassin carry. Yeah, he's going to be pretty level dependent as well. I mean, when you're going all in on this toolkit to amp up your team, they'll make an attempt on death. Afu's got only 1 point in tag team, but with mid one standing by to help out with the physical damage, they'll get a big kill on the Doom. They're going to try on jabs as well. That purification damage is enough to help out, so Rogi will pick up a kill. All right, well, I'm saying I'm struggling to see how they make plays. Maybe if Dire overstep the mark like that and a great rotation from Tusk can enable it.
Yeah, and now Def also has his Midas. Going top on Raven, taking a lot of damage.
Strength Shreds, is it enough? Qian, nice coil onto 3. He doesn't have too much mana to fall with, only also 1 point in the waning rift, but with all that control, forces SMG to stand their ground and take the beating as Fnatic will answer a 3-to-1 trade. Is there a reasoning where you'd go more points in Glaives than over Blessing, or vice versa?
I think pretty much everybody goes Blessing.
Thought, dump on, boom. Curse is used, they get the taunt on too, so it can set up for a nice wall from KP. But now Fnatic need to look to reset. As a perfect shard, locks in DJ. The stuns are lacking, but when they can finally snowball on forward and close the distance on DJ, they secure a double.
Yo, Jen, what you doing, man? You're taking his big stack.
He wants that farm. He wants Witchblade. Right. Now he can get
Raven
active.
Is done. Raven is done.
Well, jabs might be done as well. You see, they're playing around the maxed out Iron Shell from KP, and the lack of damage, it's not really showing at the moment thanks to the 4 points. So KP really helping them out here. You said he was going to be a vital part in SMG's draft, and it's showing at the moment.
King wants to defend the tower as well.
Another nice coil. DJ, he's got the Earth Splitter. He's going to set it up and send it flying down the midst of them all. It's Moon moving really fast thanks to the surge. Death just using that ultimate a little bit too late. He'll still get the kill on the Darkseid, but KP does enable his Winter Wyvern to TP out. Unfortunately, Rogi, though, he's got no teleport scroll, so his fate is in the hands of Fnatic once they're able to find him in the tree line. And now it just comes down to the factor of who wants this bounty gold. Xian is not gonna get it. It'll be Jabs to find it with the 2 points in the impetus. This also gives a lot of space as Raven, he took that full set of the Ancients. I'm gonna see Radiant looking for a smoke though. Moon level 12, second point of the Winter's Curse available here if a big fight breaks out. They're just gonna run into Jabs though, just to measly support. Even committing the wall for that measly support though.
Be alright, has a blink dagger.
Is this a Crystallis? Okay, Luna's gone all in damage. Do you like the item build at the moment from Raven?
Yeah, I love casual Crystallis. I do it like every game pretty much on so many heroes. Moon's gonna get caught out here potentially. They have a ward.
Uh-oh, blinking death instant. Use of the ultimate. He does still have the, at least the Arctic Burn capability, and well, great use of the Doom is outie. Quick
Why
fingers.
is he allowed to do that?
TJ tips him too. He's gonna stick around. Maybe he can get a solo kill. Oh, they are gonna see him now with the Splinter Blast. Moon's gonna be careful. Again though, Arctic Burn.
Fly away.
Is alright. And look at the space. They're actually trying to take Roche on. Roger's got a medallion. They've got tag team maxed out. Deso, I believe, just delivered. This is Roche. Wow, that's space.
It's just like last game, Fnatic, they now see it, but it's too late already.
Uh-oh, that's how you come back in this game. Midone is now third in net worth, and he's hit his Iron timing. They're looking to group up here potentially on SMG.
Look at TA, man. Like, look at his horrendous game. It says minute 16 Death of Dragonlance.
Xian. Blink getting cancelled thanks to the Iron Shell, so he's going to be forced to drop the core with the back. Xian still makes it underneath the tier 2 tower, but Moon he's hunting. He's also got a double damage rune in the bottle. They're also well aware that, of course, the Doom being on cooldown, so that nothing to fear.
Ton of pressure. No cold embrace and creep. This Winter Curse and Darkseid are the only teamfight tools they have. We're gonna look out for those two in particular. They're just gonna give up the mid tower, huh?
That's a big tower to find. Do you feel like they are underestimating their power on Fnatic?
They definitely gave a ton of openings to... They're giving them everything. Top tower next on the menu. You can't give that one up as well. But they're going to.
Wow. This is such a big swing for SMG. Luna's still farming across the map, but you just gave up 2 tier 2 towers. That's outpost control now. Fnatic gonna smoke up. Xian's already used the blink, so if they can jump in now before the rest of the team, Death blinking forward is going to be able to find KP's Darkseid. All eyes on Roger now, how you're going to be able to enable the team. But the Guardian Angel used with an even better curse from Moon. Taunting 3. Raven's going to try and turn it, man fight, dropping in clips, and now with the TP out, he's out of there. He just wants 1 kill. He'll be able to get into the TP. But now the rest of SMG are hunting. Shard's perfect positioning. Food. Great use of the shards. Gets them a double. And SMG, that was an incredible fight from them. They needed
They're not finding the targets they need to find.
Yeah, well, this is going to come down to vision. And right now, Dire, they've got a great ward around their triangle, which they're looking to smoke up and make a play around. But how do you start? KP, Rogi, all under vision. But what a blank timing from Midone. Coil snaps on 2. KP protected thanks to the status resistance. But now with the Echo Stomp, Snowball dodges all of the Eclipse damage. The Earth Splitter as well. They're still set up. They'll find the Omni Knight. They should find Tusk as well. Jeez, that was messy though from Fnatic, but at least they get 2 kills. Does he have to opt into a little bit of a physical build as Death? Forced to pop a BKB because Moon's just harassing him from afar. But drop the curse solely on 1, so Death time is not going to last for a long duration. But now he doesn't have the BKB, he can't even turn for a target to drop the ultimate thanks to the melt as well from Midone. He forced to pump out the ulti, now Raven's just getting right-clicked down. Midone locks onto his target, they've got a curse, so Chien's got to come in big here for this team fight if they can turn it back around. They've planed off KP on the backline with the dark zip, Arfu's hunting. Blink straight on top of the puck. They need the extra control with the punch in the air. That's so much damage. The lack of armor on the puck gets ripped apart as SMG are looking too clean in these fights.
Moon baiting out the enemy team until all of his reinforcements arrive. Like, I just don't know. Like, Fnatic is always outnumbered right away, and they can never jump the backline properly. It is so hard to play for them. I don't know what they can do at this point. They're losing the Rex again for free. Luna got shredded. She used bomb. Melt Strike plus Desolator. She was at minus 20 armor. She was literally in the minus as a Luna.
Raven? TP really aggressive on the front line. Raven! What is that TP? Jabs as well is just dead too. Fnatic, they didn't eat their breakfast this morning. This is a disaster.
What was that? There was an Elder Titan next to him as well. He was literally minus 20 armor.
Top Buffu might run into DJ. I mean, the thing about Dire is that they do take very good fights in a choke point. Somewhere around Roshan. Split up, Coil, Eclipse, jump in. Prodigy is so nearby, along with KP. So the Surge, plus up with the heavily grazed Purification. He's back to safety, now with the wall as well. Radiant, this is not a spot you want to fight without getting the instant pick off. They'll kill off Prodigy. Tusk as well after the Yor Scepter. Will fall. It's a 2 for 2, but they've blown absolutely everything. And Raven, he went for a TP up, but the curse from Moon will cancel that. And now Midone's even hunting down a 4th target as Chien should make it to safety, but this will be them giving up Roshan.
Nature's attendance, bro. They're attending right now.
They are indeed. Wait, is KP knows where Death is?
Death is on your high ground right now. Careful. TA. Ready. Oh, look at the damage from one right thing, man.
Jabs is... Look at this poison. He might be dead from that. And he's still moving so fast. Like, how do you start the fight? And it's going to be Mega Creeps Gaming now. You don't have Doom to counteract this.
He's just hitting everybody one time with his Arctic Burn. They're all half health.
He can't get in a position to fight too because of the slow from that 20 talent. This is...
Right, look at the Luna. Look at the Luna. Who's going to hit? He hits the building.
Alright, Chien's gonna wrap around. He's now showing his hand though, as Midone also jumps simultaneously. Finally gifted up, but it's not gonna matter. Mega Creeps now on the cards here for Fnatic if they're looking to get back into this game. And an incredible high ground defense is Raven. Wall's now gonna be wasted. Let's see if Fnatic can kite the fight down to the southern side away from the wall. Jabs though, he's in trouble. 4 staff, 1 more right click. The nature tendon's not going to be enough to heal him back up. There's Alpha as well. They're just kiting the fight to perfection on SMG. As they will finally clean off Rogi, instantly buying back and looking to join by the outpost.
Middle tower.
I haven't had to use the cheats at least, but he has a silver edge. So his damage upwards is really damn high as well.
There's a silver edge. Curse is out as well with the damage. Solo from Moon. Can he get the BKB off into anything afterwards? Raven doesn't even use the defensive item. It looks like they've had enough from Fnatic. Back inside the fountain they go and ends up calling the GGs as SMG will take it.
Yeah, that was incredibly one-sided again. I feel like the problems from game 1 persisted in game 2 as well.